Well, it is Monday morning and we are back, and so you may need a lot of extra get started this work week. So joining me this morning from Team Chip Taekwondo, Master Chip Townsend. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ms. Jones.
And you brought a special guest with you.
I brought a friend. I
You
brought
the
this
weather
amazing
down
guy.
from
That's right.
He brought it from Colorado.
Master Tim Scott, who is from Excel Taekwondo
Yep.
up there. So welcome to Abilene and
Thank you.
our Snowmageddon after this weekend.
All right, he's laughing at us like, snow what? Snowmageddon.
This is a big
Not
deal.
so much.
Right, when you come from Colorado, man.
Absolutely.
All right, so, Ms. Joni, so this week I wanted to talk a little bit about, we're moving into 2019, and your kind of plans, your paradigms, your patterns, what you're doing to better your life, better yourself. So we've talked about our health paradigms a little bit, our exercising paradigms. This week we're going to talk a bit about our business paradigms. Whether you're a business owner or you work in a business, what is it that we're doing to make our business better? So like my old paradigm was this. Man, the weather was horrible. I can't grow my business or improve my service to my clientels. By the way, Tim, have you ever had the problem with like the economy going bad?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone else's fault.
Everybody else's fault, right?
Kind of a victim mentality, a victim
Yeah,
mindset.
absolutely.
Absolutely. And so what I want to encourage people to do going into 2019, we're setting those new resolutions and goals and all those things, again, is what is your plan for your business? Are we going to blame the economy? Are we going to blame the weather? Are we going to blame, or are we going to take ownership of that, dig deep, and actually put work in to make things work, right?
Sure.
So as you move into 2019, understand that it's our ownership and us putting in the work and the things that we need to do. And so I brought Mr. Tim Scott in today because this guy is an amazing young businessman who's doing just that with his team. A lot of training, guiding those guys through leadership. So what kind of things are you doing?
A lot of training. We're doing a lot of for 2019 planning for just a lot of self-improvement, because when we grow ourselves, and then just it's going to show in our customer service, and that's what we're really focusing on, is going above and beyond, just serving our customers and our community, just so we stand out above everyone else.
Absolutely.
Tim, how long have you had your business now?
We are just over 4 years, actually.
Sure.
Yeah.
So a lot has changed. Chip, when you started in this industry, it was a couple of decades ago, as a matter of fact.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a couple.
Just a
but
couple.
so much has changed, and you have to continue to evolve, because your original business plan isn't something that's necessarily a fit for his business plan as a
Absolutely.
new business owner.
Absolutely.
So you have to continue to move it and push yourself. Social media, all the different
Absolutely.
platforms that are available to us now.
Absolutely. Well, like I said, this guy is a rock star. The old mindset was, you set at your desk and just kind of hope the customer shows up. And now it's more about being proactive and getting out in the
Yep.
community and executing service, leading your team and demonstrating for them what that service looks like.
Sure.
Taking them to seminars and trainings and all that kind of stuff to grow them to better serve. And again, Mr. Tim has become a master of that in his community and is growing a really amazing program in school up there in Colorado.
Congratulations,
Absolutely.
that's wonderful. And we
Thank
appreciate you coming and sharing this with Abilene as well. Chip, you and I talked again last week though about that mindset of saying, as a teacher, as a person, you were like, initially it was one of those things you thought, oh, I know so much, they're lucky to have me. And now you
Right.
turn around and the shift is, I'm lucky to have them. And that leadership by example.
Right, absolutely. The old mindset was, gosh, you're lucky to have me as your teacher. You're lucky to have me as your, And now the mindset is the reality is I'm absolutely blessed to have a student walk through my door, and we need to appreciate that, and we need to make sure that we understand that as we move forward, and not just expect something. We have to give to receive.
Well, you know what, I think that as far as leadership by example, there's probably very few people in this town, especially that do it as well as you all do. So thank you so
Well,
much
thank
for what
you,
you do.
ma'am. Thank
Your
you, ma'am.
leadership by example is exemplary. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Oh no, we
Yes.
thank you. So you keep us motivated here on Monday mornings.
That is the goal.
All right, coming up, we're going to show you some other things to keep in mind and some movements that can keep you safe with all the hustle and bustle of the holidays.
Absolutely.
Is that right? All right, Grant. Thank you, Grant. We are coming back now with more motivation for you this Monday morning. Master Chip Townsend still with me, along with his guest, Tim Scott from Littleton, Colorado.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
for joining us from Excel Taekwondo.
Thank
I
you.
almost think that you brought the weather with you from Colorado to watch
Seems
it
like
come
it,
across
right?
that radar.
It's his fault.
It's all his fault.
All
Okay.
his fault, right?
So we want to talk. We're talking about paradigm
Holiday
shifts
safety.
and
Mhm.
mindsets and that sort of thing. And now holiday safety, because we're just caught up in all the hoopla, the shopping,
Absolutely.
the hustle, the bustle, the fun times, and yet.
And we get tunnel vision, right?
Yes.
We're so focused on it, we gotta get the next gift,
Yeah,
right?
it can be the most wonderful time of the year, but it can also
Also
be
be that.
a time when there are certainly people praying out there.
Absolutely.
And I don't mean in the religious sense. I mean-
Right, not like this, right?
No.
Maybe they have the hunter eyes on, looking for
Yes.
something to take or someone to take
Few
advantage
Grinches
of.
out there.
Two Grinches in the trenches, right?
Yes.
Grinches in the Okay, so what I want to talk about a little bit today is being just aware. I walk into a room of people, I want to have like my thermometer on. I want to take a temperature of the room. What is the attitude? What is the mood of the room? Just general awareness and not being oblivious to what's going on around us. You know, we can get like so tunnel vision. I got to get to aisle 19 and grab the right whatever, and I may be walking into a bad situation to begin with. So
Sure.
always be aware of what's going around you. Another thing too, one of my students is a police officer, and he was telling me that this time of year, car theft is huge. People are going out and starting their cars early in the morning and leaving their keys in them, right? And they're getting call after call with cars getting taken.
Yes.
So we need to be just using a lot of common sense and thinking ahead. The next thing is when you're at the checkout register, I don't know about you guys, but I try not to, if I'm buying a stick of gum, I try not to pull out like a wad of cash, because you never know who's looking over your shoulder, who may be looking to grab your purse or grab something.
Or to
take
even
from you.
follow you out those doors.
Exactly,
Absolutely.
follow you out to the car. So what do we do in a situation where I have someone maybe that's following me kind of close and making me uncomfortable, right? So what I want to do is, if there's distance between them and I want to turn and make eye contact and go, hey, how's it going? Can you tell me what time it is? Start a conversation with them, as long as you're at a safe distance, and show that person that you're confident, that you're going to stand your ground, you're going to look them in the eye. Another thing too is I have a visual picture of who this person is now. And so whenever we're in a situation like that, we want to make sure that we are confident and that we're strong. Not subservient, head down and shoulders forward.
This puts you in a position of power. It puts you not so much as the aggressor, but in a more assertive position.
Absolutely. And so the next thing is if we have a situation where someone is a little bit closer to us, I like to teach my students to always put kind of their strong side back, put one foot in front, keep their hands in front of them, and always maintain eye contact with someone if a situation gets uncomfortable. Because if I do this says let's fight. If I just have my hands here kind of relaxed, I'm always ready. I have my strong side back, so if I need to strike out, I can hit something to create space to get away. But I just want to be aware of what's going on at all times in that situation, right?
Absolutely. I think a few other things to be aware of: your packages in your cars, where your purses
Cover
are,
them.
where your keys are in your hand when you're headed to the vehicles. Be prepared in those things. Don't be proactive about it.
Absolutely. So again, whenever you're in there shopping, you're going from store to store, put something over what you have left in your car, the goodies in your car. Just be generally safe. Have your keys in your hand when you're walking out. Have your key fob, so as you walk out, you can hit that button once and unlock your door, hop right into your car. Another thing is, if you're walking out and you see this strange looking guy that's really making you uncomfortable over next to your car, just walk back in. Listen to your intuition. Never doubt that. Go back in and ask someone to walk out with you.
Absolutely.
It's always better to be safe than sorry. And one last thing is, your safety is more important than their feelings.
Absolutely.
So never worry about hurting someone's feelings.
It still can be the most wonderful time of the year.
Absolutely, it sure is.
Gentlemen, thank you for joining us this morning. If the rest of you would like to be part of Team Chip, all the information is there on your screen. You can go by the studio on South 14th, call their number, or check out their website, teamchiptkd.com. And coming up, we'll tune in on the next Monday. We'll have more motivation for you. We're going to check on the weather when we come back. Thank you, sir.
I stole that one.
Huh?
I stole that one.
58-22.
Good morning, guys.
Team Chip.
Excel.